Owatonna High School girls golf coach Tim Hunst and the Huskies have one golfer going to the state meet this coming week, Maddie Peglow. I think you said she was top 10 or so heading into the second day of sections. How did her second day go, Tim?
Well, it was a very interesting day. It started out and it was just very average for Maddie. She wasn't lighting the world on fire, and she wasn't really doing anything terrible. But as we went through each of the holes, and she got through 9 holes, and shot 45 on the front, which was higher than we expected her to shoot on the front side, simply because that's the side that people score on most of the time, where they make up some of the ground, because the backside is a very, very difficult 9 holes. And at that point, we knew that it was going to be tough for her. Starts out with a par on 10. It was a good hole for her. Very tough par on a really nasty green. And we thought, okay, well, things are going to happen. She follows it up, I believe, with a double after that, and kind of back and forth seesawing. And we were thinking that that's probably it. It's been a really nice season, and congratulations to her, and just kind of just cheering her on and trying to keep her spirits up. And at about hole 13, she was playing okay. And I thought, well, she may not be out of this. If she's having this much trouble, the other people might be as well. And it turned out to be correct. They were having a lot more trouble than she was. The turning point for Maddie, hole 15, she took a triple bogey. It was a 4-putt to the 2-tier green, and she ran the ball way, way past on her putt, and tried to hit the comebacker, ran it past, missed the 3rd putt, and tapped in for a 7. And triple bogeys are not something that help you advance to state. And at that point, we thought, well, that's it. And Maddie kept her spirits up. Part 16, part 17, and then on 18, hit 2 marvelous shots to get herself into position on a par 5 for an eagle chip, and left it just a couple inches past the hole on her chip, and tapped in for birdie. The best thing about that is that birdie, that one shot there, is what ended up getting her into the state tournament. She was the last one in, and qualified by a stroke.
Wow. Before looking ahead to state for her, there were 3 other golfers who were at the second round of sections for you. How'd things go for them?
It was great. The second day, our team, if our team score would have counted, when you get eliminated as a team, your second day score doesn't count. You have to have your entire team back. But we had 4 golfers, so we had 4 scores we could count. We were 21 shots better as a team on day 2, and everybody was better, not just a couple people with large gains. Maddie Zolk knocked 12 strokes off of her Thursday total, and just a great turnaround for her. Megan Peglow shot a 95, which is actually her career best on the last day of sections, and Anna had rounded out with a 99 under 100. Played some good golf. Couldn't avoid the big number, and but for all those girls, a great close to the season. It was what we were hoping for, knowing that it was going to be tough for any of them to get into the state tournament. Maddie had the best chance. She was 5 shots ahead of all the others going into day 2, and they battled like crazy, gave it their best shots, and probably the way that they finished.
Maddie will play at the state meet, which is Tuesday and Wednesday at Bunker Hills in Coon Rapids. Has she played there before, and what are some thoughts on a preview for her at state?
Yeah, she's been up there, and I think the biggest thing for her for the state tournament was her experience last year. Kenzie Tuka qualified last year from our team, and Maddie and Kenzie are good friends. And Maddie went up and stayed with Kenzie and walked and followed the entire tournament, and was able to really share in that state tournament experience, even though that she wasn't playing. I think it gives her a bit of a perspective for this year. Rather than being in awe of what's going on, I think she can enjoy it. I think she can go on and play well. She hits the ball far enough. It's a longer course, and she hits the ball far enough that she's going to have good success off the tee. And if you can get in good position, it's important to be able to hit the shot where it needs to go on the green, because the greens are massive. And I think that's a good thing for Maddie. Her distance control's ready to go. It's just going to be a good experience for her.
All right, Tuesday and Wednesday at Bunker Hills and Coon Rapids. Have a good time with that, Tim, and the best of luck to Maddie at the state golf tournament.
All right, thanks, Roy.
Coach's show, Maddie Peglow qualifying for state golf for the Owatonna girls on KRFO.